Ladies and gentlemen, we do ask once you find your row, please step to the side, allow the passengers behind you to get to their seats. Need everyone seated back stowed so we can push away from this gate. Once again, we do ask once you find your row, please step to the side, allowing the passengers behind you to get to their seats.
music, I just hop up on a beat. Listen and make you vibe to it. Can't see a young brother out here doing good. Fuck the news, telling boo. Hope they talk about me though. Just to let you know how the world is. No more kids, just criminals and dealers. Mind fuck what I'm seeing on the daily. Am I crazy? Used to watch cartoons, little homies rolling up. I guess that's just how it is. Cause parents not involved and abusing their kids. Watch your life at the crib, but you talk about mine. I'm smoking like a chimney. Boy, I'm hot, got a different view of life. Since I started, I just know these flows can't
let them get away from me. How could anyone disagree if they really knew me? Fake friends and family for real. I know it is shit blew me. I guess my life one big documentary type. I don't need all the hype. Sitting on that urgency life. No casino, dice.
While service is off action, safety is on top priority. So please take immediate attention to your safety channel.
Welcome. We're excited to have you aboard, and we appreciate your attention as we demonstrate the safety features of this aircraft. FAA regulation requires you to follow the instructions of our crew members and comply with posted and lighted signs.
It's important to have your seatbelt on at all times. To fasten your seatbelt, slide the metal end into the buckle, tighten by pulling the loose end of the strap. Lift the buckle to release. When the seatbelt sign is on, your seatbelt should be fastened low and tight across your lap. In case of unexpected turbulence, keep your seatbelt fastened, even when the seatbelt sign is off. Please take a moment to look around in order to familiarize yourself with the aircraft. This Boeing 787 has 8 exit doors, 4 on each side of the aircraft. If the doors are opened in an emergency, slide wraps will automatically inflate. In a water landing, slide wraps detach from the aircraft and are used as life rafts. All 8 exits are marked with overhead signs. As you locate the 2 exits nearest your seat, remember, they may be behind you. Got it!
If you're seated in an exit row, you may be asked to assist the crew during an evacuation. If you're unable or uncomfortable, please ask a flight attendant to be moved. If you must evacuate the aircraft, exit path lights on or near the floor will illuminate and guide you to the exit. Look for a changing color or an exit sign that indicates you reached an exit. Leave all carry-on bags behind. Please refer to the safety card in your seat for the operation of the exit doors on this aircraft.
If necessary, an oxygen mask will drop from above your seat. If a strap appears, pull down on the strap to access your mask. Firmly pull the mask to extend the tubing. Place the mask over your nose and mouth and slip the band over your head. The band does not require adjustment. To start the flow of oxygen, breathe normally. Make sure your mask is secure before helping others.
Should you need it, you'll find a life vest equipped with a water-activated light under or near your seat. When directed, pull the tab to remove the pouch. To open the pouch, remove and unfold the vest. Slip it over your head, wrap the belt around your waist, and secure it to the buckle in front. Pull the loose end to tighten. Inflate your vest just prior to exiting the aircraft by pulling down sharply on the red tab. You can also inflate the vest by blowing into the tube. This aircraft is also equipped with infant life vests, which will be distributed if necessary.
Smoking is never allowed on the aircraft. U.S. law prohibits tampering with, disabling, or destroying laboratory smoke detectors. Federal regulations also require passengers to comply with life signs and remember instructions.
What's up, everybody? Test, test. Check and check, 1, 2, check. I think we're in. Yo, yo.
Don't go anywhere. What's your name? Don't go anywhere, Lord High Prince. I got something for you. Don't go nowhere. What's up, 𝒏𝒊𝒄𝒌𝒔𝒕𝒓𝒆𝒂𝒎? Pies, the two lords, the Lord of the West, the Lord of the East. The Lord of the Pies and the Lord of High Prince. Any other lords in the chat? What's up, RJJ? Don't go nowhere. We got a show for you. Welcome, Main Court. Sup, 𝒔𝒐𝒄𝒊𝒂𝒍�. Point Fire, welcome. Delighted to be here. Sup, Kaya? Sup, Terry? Welcome, welcome. We got the sympathy in the chat. Thank you, ladies. Just so you know, you did nothing wrong yesterday. Love y'all. What's up, Steve? How you doing, everybody? Welcome, welcome, welcome. Yes, 4 p.m., sir. How you doing, Steve? Welcome. Been doing it at night lately, and we're gonna keep it like this for now while I finish working on something and going forward. Okay, I plan to be doing this time, if not earlier. Hey, what's up, the dude? Dude, your new time sucks. Thank you, the dude. Hey, welcome. I've never seen that name. I'm fickle, you know. I go away from 12 and I'm like, oh, 12 was cool. I got something cooking though, and I will not stop until it's done. But welcome, yeah. I'm gonna take these hours for some time here going forward. Welcome, welcome, welcome. What's up, Francisco? Hey, hey, hey. Nice, nice. What's up? Okay. Welcome. Happy Men's History Month. Let's see here. Happy Men's History Month. The dude abides. Hey, right on, man. That's true. We got the maybe internationals at this time, but I'm telling you, here's the thing about vision. You gotta prove it. You gotta stop dreaming, be a doer, and nobody will believe you. You just gotta do. That's the thing about vision. It's okay. Nobody's gonna believe you. So you just do. Hey, hey, hey. Brendan, welcome. Appreciate it. Appreciate the sympathy. I love it, girls. Thank you. You did nothing wrong. Super chatting me and all that. You were just absolute sweethearts. Let's see here. Hey, what's up? Hold up, Falcony. Welcome, Falcony. How you doing? Okay, so check it out. I do want to get into some stuff. I do want to jump into some stuff. You know, I browse around as I do, and I come across stuff. Maybe I should be talking about something important. And sometimes I'm sitting here like, what's the most important thing? Who's nuking who? Who's gonna, what race, what is happening? They're uprising, they're going off, they're rioting. And I'm like, what is important? It's like I forgot. But I didn't forget. But I forgot. In the context of this right now, just talking. In that context, I forgot in a sense. And forgetting is the worst sin, no? Hey, welcome, Kale. Appreciate it. Kale, go to the other channel. Go to the general channel. Join my Discord, guys. Hey, we got a nice Discord cooking, and it's getting better and better. Discord is pinned. There's now 2 voice channels. There's general voice channel. You guys could chat it out, talk it out, do your thing. And I got 1 at a time voice channel, and that's what it's what it says. Okay, you jump in 1 at a time. You could talk to me if I'm unmuted there. If I'm unmuted there and you jump in and I'm live, you will be on the show. You will be talking to me. It's just 1 at a time, and if we're done talking, you kindly bow out if there's somebody else who'd like to come in. But that is how 1 at a time works, okay? So yeah, hit up the Discord. It's nice. It's getting nicer. Okay, it's very cool. It's linked in the. I pinned it, so get it up, get it going. It's pretty cool. And it's just getting better. Okay, people are getting. We might have to start moderating it and everything if it becomes a little community. Yeah. 1 at a time, okay? Easy peasy. You know? But that's how that'll work. I'm muted right there. You can see the little icons for those who are new on Discord. You'll see how it has a muted icon, meaning you won't hear me. And it's a headphone muted icon. It's deafened, meaning if you jump in and start talking, the stream won't hear it, and I won't hear it. So that's how that works. Hey, Doom Jesus, welcome. Welcome. Batman, we got Batman in the chat. So what's important? What the hey is important? I was browsing around. Hey, well, let's browse around a little bit. And maybe you've browsed around and found this guy before. Anybody know this guy? Joey Swole. Shout out Joey Swole with the gym content. Who knows Joey Swole? Joey Swole. He does gym content. What's up, Ivana? And he's always talking to the people. He's always like defending. He's like a gym bro defending. Yeah, Black Idols shirt. Happy Black Idols on my shirt. Happy White History Month. I mean, Happy Men's History Month. I wore this in White History Month though, and it was valid. You'll remember. So, Joey Swole. You know who I'm talking about, right? Maybe you don't, but this guy's like he's like all over TikTok and stuff. Does these gym TikToks, and he defends. He defends all the gym bros who are being bullied by whoever, whatever Swole douchebag or whatever woman trying to make you look bad for looking, hey, or make you feel bad for being fat or something. You know what I mean? POV, when you're posing and someone comes, he's like, nah, bro. I know it's a public gym. Nah, you're my shot. You're my shot, bro.
Wow. So let me get
Welcome, Harmony.
this straight. You think it's okay to put your hands on someone to stop them from walking through your posing video at the gym. Then you go and post that to social media as if this is something to be proud of, being a bully at the gym. I'm sorry, you don't own the gym. And just because you set your camera up in front of a bench, a walkway, and some other machines, by the way, doesn't mean that you own that space or you get to treat people this way. If you want to pose at the gym, use the posing room. And if there isn't one, go find a corner where there isn't a lot of people, it's not busy, and nobody has to walk by.
Yeah, man.
Or, here's an idea.
It's
crazy.
simple.
Wait till you get home. But you never,
Joey Swole.
ever put your hands on someone like this.
Right? You get it. Joey Swole. He's defending the gym bros, the ladies, anyone who wants to have a good gym time. This is a community. We're a family. You can't do that.
Checking me busted.
Are you checking me out? Busted.
I caught this guy checking me out in the gym. After yesterday's
Life over. Career
run,
over.
I decided to take a rest day and do some stretching. I was feeling actually really good today.
Wow, you really busted him. So much that you had to slow the video down to make it seem as if he looked at you longer than he did. There is a big difference between staring at someone, checking them out, and simply looking at someone as you walk past them. You're standing on a bench doing an awkward stretch you don't see every day in the gym, and he looks at you as he walks by. That's normal. Anyone would do that. Not to
It's
mention
normal, okay? Joey Swole's here to defend you. Any gym TikTok, anybody online, Swole will be there. Joey will be there.
Entire film production setup, which means you're okay filming this to post online for the entire internet to see, but it bothers you that someone looks at
You guys want to check the form? We got people in the chat want to check the form, right? For science, right? That's what you guys for science. Someone requesting rewinding.
you for a literal half second. Seriously?
You couldn't even wait a couple hours.
And the worst part, you're a coach and a personal trainer, and you don't know better than to treat people this way at the gym?
Can't let Harvey fall.
You owe that man an apology, and if you don't, that gym should kick your ass out. You need to do better.
You just got swolled. You just got Joey swolled, okay? Get out of here with that negativity. Where's the positivity? Gym family. You get it? Thanks, Joey. Appreciate it, Joey. Thank you, Joey. Absolutely amazing. Oh, by the way, I didn't turn on the phone line, 844-900-2229, 844-900-BABY. If you want to jump down on there, okay? You can call in through the internet, by the way. Through the power of the internet. Callinstudio.com/show/anchor, baby, okay? 844-900-2229. So I was showing you Joey Swole. Thank you, Chaos. You're joining us. Chaos Confessional. Appreciate it. C-Sal. Who else was here with us? Hey, what's up, Games for Rick? Ivana. Look, I was telling the ladies too earlier. I was wondering if the sympathy was in the chat. But it looks like it might be. Appreciate it. Just telling them earlier. You did nothing wrong. Also, about what was I saying? Oh yeah, Joey Swole. We're talking about what's important. What's important in the world, and Joey Swole. Everyone's just so thankful. Thank you, Joey Swole. Incredible. And I like Joey Swole. Look, someone else likes Joey Swole. I want to show you the story of a young guy who saw Joey Swole at a gym and was thankful as well. He went up to him, as nervous as he was, and here's the tweet. Here's the post on X. Joey Swole posted this. I want to share an incredible moment I had at the gym tonight. Look, this is who he's talking about, and he's at the gym. This guy, this Asian guy in the red tank comes up to him, and here's the post. I want to share an incredible moment I had at the gym tonight. As I'm finishing my workout, a very nervous young man came up to me asking politely if he could have a moment of my time and apologize for bothering me. I told him absolutely, and that he is never, all caps, bothering me, to please always, all caps, come say hi. I guess that's the Joey Swole personality, you know? Of course, bro. Nah, bro. No, bro. Never say sorry, bro. What's up? Anyways. I'm not even making fun of him. I like him. Say hi. I asked his name. He said Nicholas. Nicholas, still very nervous, trying to get the words out. This is the name, so you're following, right? He's talking to Nicholas. Nicholas, still very nervous, trying to get the words out. Began to tell me how much my videos mean to him and how much they've helped him. He said he used to be very cynical of people and the gym since being bullied as a kid, and wouldn't even come to the gym afraid of being judged and made fun of. He said that after watching my videos, knowing there are people like me in the gym, it gave him hope and the courage to go. Now he loves the gym and all the people inside it. I told him how so many people out there, both men and women, have had that same fear, and to know how incredible it made me feel to help him overcome it, and that it means so much to know my videos have a purpose. You made my day, Nicholas. Thank you. And right on, like Joey Swole, that's awesome. This is like a nice post, right? Some of these sentences I truly hope are true, because some of them are quite deep statements and deep sentences, like he loves the gym and all the people inside it. Right? He loves the gym and all. That's an amazing sentence. That's true. I told him how so many people out there, both men and women, have had the same fear, and how incredible it made me feel to help him overcome it. He says, and now this is an amazing statement as well. Help him overcome it. Well, on those statements and important sentences, I really hope Nicholas really did overcome that. I really do hope that he truly loves all those people in the gym. Because if not, Nicholas cannot be trusted. He cannot be trusted. Traumatized people, cynical people who are just so thankful that not everyone's so evil are not nice people. They're not trustworthy people. And so I'm not here judging Nicholas or peering into his heart. I'm simply hoping he really did overcome that and what it might mean. And why people like him and how people like him, how this is a demonstration of what all people are going through and what all people must overcome. And if they don't, they're all the same. And there's no bullied person. There is no victim. There is no such thing. You know, he says he used to be cynical since being bullied as a kid. Bullied as a kid, feeling bad. The world is against me. And it's so bad what happened, right? Well, however he got bullied by 1, 2, 5, 10 people. 100 people. But traumatized people cannot be trusted. You got to understand, there's some of the most evil, nasty people in the world. And they could be, they're nice, funny, all sorts of things. But they're some of the nastiest people. You got to understand what I'm saying here. It's not a judgment, but he says he's cynical since being bullied as a kid. People like that are judging the world. This knives out attitude is full of fear, anger, judgment, and resentment. That's all it is. Full of it. It blames the world. It takes things personally. Stuff that never even happened. Remember, he never even went to the gym because he thought this. Remember, he got bullied by some people. And he took it with him. He stayed like that. So I really do hope he overcame, because he just assumed these things about these people. You understand that? He's not this like nice guy. He's not like, oh, he just got bullied, a victim. You remember that girl I played the other day, some TikTok, a while ago. And she was like, so she was talking about going to the comedy club. and how she's single, and it's like, I'm gonna try again. I keep trying and putting myself out there, and I just stay single. It's just so hard to date these days. You guys don't understand how hard it is. And then she starts explaining more her day, how it went, how I went up to the front because, you know what, I'm just gonna be brave. But then they started laughing at me, making fun of me, and it's like, you walk into rooms and are looking for people to love you and how to make people like you. So you didn't even go to watch the comedy, which is what everybody else did. You little poser, you faker. So you didn't. So what do you want to go to the gym for? Traumatized people cannot be trusted. This knives out attitude is full of fear, anger, judgment. Blames the world, takes things personally. He never even went to the gym. He didn't even know that. He just assumed these things about those people. And it doesn't even make logical sense. Think about it. A bully person that sees the world like that is just a bully themselves. But they just don't have the balls to get into someone's face like the bullies did to them. Just give them some time, though. They stay angry like that, they'll turn into a murderer. Just like all people with anger. Just like all people who don't just let go of that anger. Because you can. All people will turn into that. So that's why you got to walk away from people like that. Who doesn't matter who it is, your friend, someone you like, your boyfriend, your girlfriend. And you know what? Walk away may mean different things. So don't trip out like I'm telling you exactly what to do in your life. But this is a bully themselves. Wouldn't come to the gym for being fear of being made fun of. And assuming malice in people's hearts. How nasty of a person do you become that way? I mean, you do. And you just people like that wear a mask and they're just real nice. That's how the nice people always real nasty. And that's a disgusting way of approaching life anyways. Look, you're only going to get hell like that. You're only going to get hell and trash what you're putting out. This is the only thing you're going to get. I'd like to know. I would like to know. You know what I'd like to know? I'd like to know what would happen to Nicholas if one of these kind people he loves at the gym made fun of him, criticized him, or something like that. I'd like to know. And I'm not trying to be a cynic myself, like I said. I really, truly hope he did overcome that. Because you can. You could drop it. You could you could go to the gym because you want to get healthy and you want to look good. You have a purpose, you know. Fine, it's shallow, but it's not there to walk into a room and find people trying to make people like you. With that, it wouldn't even matter what happens, what people say. What are they even saying about you anyways? They don't know you. And with that attitude, you can take in what people say and maybe see what's true without letting it sting, without letting it take you off course. And just let you see. Because you can see and you're set. You see and you're set. That's all you need. You don't need to remember. You don't need to keep track. There's nothing to keep track of, to keep memories of, to go back into so that you know how to operate in the future. It's all in the moment. All of it. So, you know, he wasn't bullied. He was turned into a bully. And I wonder, and you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying, right? Oh, sorry. Let me move it to this. And it says a lot about Nick when someone speaks like that and what they put out, what someone puts out, and you gotta leave people there. You know what I mean? Wait, where am I? Like, what else? Leave people where they are. What else? You know what I'm saying? He's a bully. They're not nice. They're not people hurt, people victims. There's no victims. There's no such thing. You're just people who overreact to whoever's trying to throw their problems, their hate at them, their hell. Just all they're doing is adopting their hell. Once they overreact, that hell takes a foothold in you, and you just become that. It just looks different sometimes. But it's evil. You feel me? Come on. Making sense, no? What do y'all talk about? What are you talking about in the chat? This is what's important. But if you want guys, get ripped. What are you guys talking? You guys talking about working out? I'm not telling you not to work out. Stay out of our conversations. Hey, thank you, Osmosis Jones. Now this is a show, he says. Or she. Osmosis Jones was a guy. Come on. Now this is a show. You know, what was I saying now? So what if I'm beta? No, I don't even see myself like that. I don't know. I just didn't know everything was my fault. Like, I'm responsible for everything. Isn't that amazing? Like, what comes out of you is like, I can almost understand what some people mean by like, they have God in them, or what I'm trying to say is the incredible, not even power, but it's just the effect that your mind can have to your life and your literal reality around you. And you bring, it can literally become reality. It's the craziest thing. That's what matters more than anything, what you put out, what's coming out of you. More than anything, more than like who's going to nuke who, for real. So, yeah, appreciate it, Osmosis Jones. I mean, yeah, sometimes, you know, you not lose sight, but I'm just here like, I'm trying, what's the most important? What are we talking about? What are we talking about, right? I'm like, what are we talking about? Israel, what's happening? And I realize this is the most, I've always known, but look, you got to understand what I'm saying here. There's nothing more important than your inner world. Your inner world becomes reality, is your reality. There's nothing more important than that. What are you going to do against F-17s? What did Biden say? Hey, Second Amendment, we got F-17s, whatever. I'm not saying to be hopeless, but yeah, that's just the most important thing. Your inner world. Where are my losers in the chat? Shout out losers. Let's go losers. Quitters never win. Losers always win. Losers always win. What's up? Plus, I know the secret too. I know the secret how to make boys first. So I could be a beta, make boys. Did you know that you could be a beta and make boys first? Hey. So don't get all high and mighty because you had a boyfriend. Okay, I'm just saying nonsense now. This is the most important thing. Okay. Your inner world. Human beings are evil. What they think about you is evil. Drop what you're thinking about others. Okay, you wouldn't want them to do that to you. Turns out you can really live in the moment. The mind tells you, without telling you, you need to collect these memories and thoughts about yourself and others. And this is what makes up your personality, what makes up other people's personalities, and it's how you got to use this to operate in the world. But like everything you think about others is evil or empty. It's either wrong or it's like hateful. Or it's like flowery. Like, oh my God, it's so amazing. Like, it's not them. Or I don't even know what that means. Look, empty evil, you don't want people thinking about those things about you. So drop it. And leave people in their hell. It's the best thing you could do for them. It's the only proper way of responding. Is there a Bible verse? I wonder. Is there a Bible verse about this? Let's use, let me see here. Bible verse about like, I don't know, something like wearing grievances on your face. Come to me, all ye who are weary and burdened. I will give you rest. Wait, no. A happy heart makes the face cheerful, but heartache crushes the spirit. No, not that one. The Lord is close to the brokenhearted and saves those who are crushed in spirit. Actually, I like this one. The Lord is close. Yeah, because have you noticed people who are truly brokenhearted, they get better? Have you noticed that? Like the ugly duckling, the person who was rejected, they usually, I think, in my opinion, anecdotally, they usually are people who are cool. They get better. And then everybody else is like playing. It's all drama. So you got to leave those people. You got to, as soon as you see someone wearing it on their face, you walk away. What else? And then we're going to get into worldly stuff because we do want to get into some news here. I got some stuff here with how unreal people are and some stuff happening like politics and news and stuff that I do want to get into and other things, as well as your calls if you'd like to call in 844-900-2229. But what else? That's it on that. Welcome to the stream. Those jumping in now, join the Discord if you'd like. Let's see here. Join the Discord. Why not? If you'd like to jump in there. What are y'all saying? Sorry, I was just going off there for a bit on some things. What are y'all saying before we move on? Why are you fighting your design? You don't ever have good memories? The lies are all I memorize. Don't you just memorize the... No, I have great memories. But that still is still not an accurate way. Let's keep it logical. Everything is fake. That is still not an accurate way. Or let me put it like this. It might even be somewhat accurate. But I'll put it like this. Would you really want someone treating you like this? That in that I got your idea of you and you can never change. And it might even be true. People don't change. But look, the question remains, would you want someone to treat you like that? Do you treat others like that? You just have this memories of someone. You're just like, this is who you are. I am the judge. I am the judge, the jury, the executioner of you. I know you. Could you imagine saying that? I know you. I'm the judge, jury, executioner. I know your heart. I can see you. Maybe you're not going that far. Everything's fake. But do you understand now what I mean there? It's like, it's still an inaccurate, or maybe not inaccurate, but just not loving way of looking at someone. And I think, and I noticed that you don't even need that. You don't need that. You don't need that. You don't need that to speak where people operate in the world. Obviously, you can keep record of things like past business. You got to do stuff, right? But I noticed that you don't have to keep record of people in that way. What's up, mildly attractive snake pit chatar? We got Carver KT. Gizmo. The imperfect citizen. I am the law. Who are you? Who am I? Who are you? Welcome, who are you? Hey, modern gentlemen, time for some nitpicking. It hurts me. I don't want to nitpick. Stop it. Look, you got to really watch it if you're going to be nitpicking. You better be doing it out of love, not to derail and just be nasty and just like, oh, I'm just nitpicking. It's got to be like about love. Like you, like when someone's high on their horse, you're like, hey, hold up, you might be right about something, but even with that, you could take it wrong. It pains me to nitpick. It's a painful thing. You got to be careful with it. It's a painful thing. Oh, you gonna nitpick? Maybe I love it. No, I'm joking. Irish Repub, welcome. Everything is fake says, yes, I understand, I get that, but as you said, it's an extreme. Trying not to engage in reflection and memories is also an extreme. Yeah. I'm like, that's fair. Nailing things down and not being so shooting off the hip here, that's a fair statement, I think. Okay. Let's see here. Discord's flying. Very nice. How is all your nights going? Okay, I mean, we're just here on Tuesday, wow. And, man, I want to cook some stuff for y'all. I got some stuff for y'all. Hey, Beef It to Beef It, thank you so much. Says, Jesus is not God. Both called Lord. Lord equals master. Cannot serve two masters. All our word Bible. Okay, so Beef It to Beef It with the super chat. Says, Jesus is not God. Both called Lord. Meaning Jesus and God are both called Lord. And cannot serve two masters. Falconing says 3. Know ye that the Lord he is God. It is he that hath given, that hath made us, not we ourselves. We are his people and the sheep of his pasture. Verily, verily, I say unto you, the servant is not greater than his Lord, neither he that is sent greater than he that sent him. Galahad, where's that from and who said that? Because boom, get wrecked. Jesus is God, people, or am I missing it? Because I think that's pretty darn clear. Who said that, Galahad? Was that Jesus? Hey, what's up, Lord Spike Protein? We got the 3 lords. The Lord of the West, the Lord of the East, and the Lord of the North. Lord Spike Protein, welcome. Who's the Lord of the South? Like, not everybody can be Lord, right? Lord High Prince. We got Lord Spike Protein. We got, who's the other Lord? Where's our other Lord? Lord of the Pies, Lord of the Pies. So we got the Lord of the, oh, Lord Bibby, the Lord of the South. Absolutely. That's Lords for Wreck. Oh no. Who's good? Some of these spots might be up for grabs. You guys might have to fight to death. Fight to the death. There can only be one Lord of the West, East, North, and South at one time, right? There could be a successive lineage of them, but it has to happen either by giving it up or killing or something. And Minecraft as a joke. So we'll have to figure that out. Lord Goodhair. The Lord of the East, the Lord of the West. Yeah, some of these spots might have to be fought over. Hey, Jeff. We got Jeff. How you doing, sir? Oh, no. Jeff, don't go anywhere. Don't go anywhere, Jeff. Jeff, don't go anywhere.
Ready to connect. Click connect to show now. You are connected as the host.
All right, Jeff, you still there?
Welcome, host. You are now in the host room and can manage your callers from the Call-in Studio web interface.
Hold on, folks. Hold on.
Audio recording is on. Dual channel.
All right, Jeff, you still there?
Yeah, man, I'm here.
Hey, right on. Thank you so much for your call. Go ahead.
Okay, man, I just had a question for. I'm not trying to get cut started, but I want to ask you a question on it. First, when you was growing up going to school, what did you want to be?
When I was growing up, what did I want to be?
Yeah, what did you want to be?
I have very few memories of that. Weirdly, I have a test. Hold on. People may not be able to hear you right now. Oh no, people can't hear you. I just wanted to check.
Okay, okay, you don't.
I have very few memories of that. I remember young. I remember doing the astronaut thing in my mind.
I was
young, but then soon after, all kinds of I don't know, thoughts of what I wanted to be left.
Okay, I was thinking psychologist based off your videos.
What'd you say?
I was thinking psychologist based off some of your videos.
Oh yeah, what makes you say that?
Because so the comment on your video you just did, the one with the Asian guy, Joey Swole, or the water guy, Joey Swole. You read all kinds of stuff in this guy that he was this type of person because he was bullied and all that. Mm-hmm. You read everything into him being something, and the guy never said nothing. Joey Swole said he said things, but right. You read everything into the person he is. Mm. You're just making assumptions on him based off of nothing that he said. And that's just because I had a sister-in-law who was a psychologist, and she is just like that. She'd make assumptions on everything based off of one word, and not as you said. So that's just my question. That's why I asked the question.
Fair question, man. And personally, I think you can, on knowing people and all this, here's how I see it. I don't think you can really know someone's heart and mind and thoughts, because that would be like a mind reading type thing. And you can't really know that. I try and make that clear. I think I even said that a few times. I try and make that clear that all this, what I'm really saying is I'm speaking about that one thing that we all share. The ego, the spirit, these things. I'm talking about the thing that we all share. And as much as I was talking about Nicholas, maybe I was talking about someone else we know. Another guy with the same name, no? But look, I'm just saying that I'm not even speaking about his heart and thoughts in that way. Because remember, I was saying I really hope he did overcome that. But tell me, Jeff, did you disagree at all with my description of the cynical person, the victim, the so-called bullied person? Isn't it true that they have this knives-out personality that is really just as vindictive and hateful as they claim the world is? The same world that they judge? What do you think about all that?
I do disagree with the point that is nothing that you just made. Okay, the thoughts you just said, the way you thought, all that you just said, didn't come from his mouth. That came from something Joey Swole said he told him. It didn't come from him. So that's where I get the problem making generalization about that. Is there's nothing you heard him say or nothing he typed, he said. It's something somebody else told him. So it's like when you're a kid and you're telling somebody, you know, you're in a line telling, or say now, if you tell Hake one word, it may change by the time it gets to Joel. It may change by the time it gets to Jesse. So each time it goes to somebody, the words change. So it's not exactly what he said. So it's hard to make the generalization off of somebody based off nothing they said. He may have quoted word for word, but you never heard him say it. So you don't know it come from him. That's what I'm saying.
Fair enough, Jeff. And if you remember, I wasn't quite saying anything about that. If I may bring it back to what I was asking you, what do you think about my description of a person who's like this? Maybe not necessarily him. What do you think about that? What do you think? Was I wrong in my description of this cynical, the so-called victim, and how they're really, like I described, a hateful person themselves, without judging this, the Nicholas in this tweet, can we put that aside for a moment?
Yeah.
What do you think about that description? And then we'll get back to that. But what do you think about that description? Was I wrong in any of that? Isn't it true that that's how people are like that?
That's a subjective opinion. I mean, it is how you want to see it, but you know, it may be the best thing for him to live his life.
How about when you get mad at people and you feel like a victim, or you feel bullied, or you want to? Don't you act the same way? Isn't it exactly the same in you that you
no.
you
I'll be honest with you.
Huh?
I'll be honest with you, and since it's after hours, I can say something. I'll be honest with you. I have a fuck the world attitude. You piss me off, I'm done with you.
Oh, really?
I don't care.
And so,
I don't care.
When someone pisses you off, what happens?
Huh?
And so when someone pisses you off, what happens? How do you act?
Yeah, I just don't care. I mean, it's like I live my life this way. I worry about what I can control. If you say something just irritates me, or you do something that irritates, just say we're working the same job and I'm doing double the work, and you're not doing your share. I can't do nothing about you not doing your share. I can do my part though. If I have to pick up extra work, I have to pick up extra work. I've got the point where I have an ethical attitude. If I can't change it and I can't control it, I don't worry about it. That's all it is. You just worry about what you can worry about.
So you're just as vindictive as the people that were bullying this Nicholas guy.
No, I'm not.
That's what you're saying, right? You're saying the second someone pisses you off, there's no space. There's not even a moment. You said it yourself, right? You said the moment someone pisses you off, there's no space there. You don't even give it any moment. In 0.001 seconds, you've already written them off and thrown them into the fires of hell along with the rest of the world. And so you're the judge, jury, and executioner, and just as vindictive as these bullies is what I'm hearing.
I didn't say all that.
That's what you're saying. You're saying someone pisses you off, in the very first moment, you already written them off.
I didn't say I write the person off. If you will listen to me, I say I have an ethical attitude. If somebody does something that I can't control, I don't worry about it. I worry about what I can control. I'm not writing the person off.
So why are they pissing you off?
as just an example of something to say. It's just I worry about water control. I don't,
But why are they pissing you off? I thought you said, oh, if there's if they do something that I don't really control at all, then I just move on, blah blah blah. But here you are getting pissed off and throwing them in the pits of hell, because that's what you're doing when you're getting pissed off. Did you know?
I'm not throwing them.
That's what you're doing when you get ticked. Yeah, you're throwing them to the pits of hell. You're like, fuck burn. That's what you're doing.
Can I speak?
After I'm done. Now you can go.
If you're working a 12-hour shift and you're, okay, I'll give you a perfect example. You're working a 12-hour shift. You got a certain number of jobs assigned per day. You do all your jobs, and say you got 6 jobs. You do all 6 of your jobs, and you pull back to the office at 7 o'clock at night to get off, and you pull in the off the gate. Well, there's been somebody, one of your coworkers, has been on 2 jobs all day and sending out text all day in a group text that says they're running behind, they can't do this, can't do that. And they just sit on job all day long. And at, say, 6:30, you're back at the office, you're off, and at 8 up, you're leaving. You get a job from them that you got to go out and work now that's going to take you 5 hours to work. But when you leave the office, they're pulling in or getting off. It will piss you off, but there's nothing I can do about it. I have to do my work. So, yes, it pisses you off, but there's nothing I can do about it. I got to do my work to get paid.
All right. And your point is?
You just asked me a question. You asked me a question about getting pissed off. Why do I get pissed off? You asked me why do you get pissed off?
Right. I already made my point. I'm saying people who get pissed off, I don't care about what it is. You're a vindictive, nasty person like the rest of the world. But you're trying to tell me what? You're trying to justify getting pissed off? Okay, I heard you.
No, you just asked me why you get pissed off. I told you why.
I didn't hear Oh, my bad. I'm sorry. I heard you. I accept what you're saying, Jeff. I just personally, if you ask me, I find it hard to. I've yet to hear one good reason from somebody. I'm keeping it open, but I've yet to hear, and I still haven't. I've yet to hear one good reason from anybody as a good reason for getting pissed off. I've yet to hear it. I heard you. I heard you out, Jeff. And I accept it, but I still don't hear a good reason to get pissed off. I'm waiting for it. Anybody can tell me. You can call me 844-900-2229.
Man, you live in, I'm not being ugly, but you live in Jesse's world. You're on to deny everything, and then you do exactly what y'all said not to.
Wait, what world do you live in?
You talk about everybody else.
Wait, what world do you live in? You're saying I live in Jesse's world? Okay, what world do you live in?
No, you don't listen to nothing I say, man.
No, I heard you. You said I live in Jesse's world, deny everything. Okay, so that's my world. What's your world?
Okay, no, you didn't hear what I said after I said that. You start speaking again. I said you live in Jesse's world. Y'all say all thoughts, all eyes, all the time, but then you come on a show and you go to a video of Nicholas, whatever his name is, and you have a million thoughts about him. Aren't those lies?
Well, like I said, I wasn't saying if you gotta maybe watch it again, and maybe watch it again with an open mind and heart, and see the artistry of what I was doing there. Because it really was not about judging Nicholas. If you missed it, you got to understand what I'm talking about is the one thing we all share. And I'm not judging Nicholas for that. I'm not judging anybody for that. And you hear what I said, we all share. Me too. So you just got to watch it again, man. You're missing it. I'm not judging Nicholas, but you're judging me. Jeff. Bye. Oh, did he click? I didn't hear no click. He threw me in the... No. I don't even see it like that. See, Sal? You guys say, Jeff is so ticked. Maybe a little. I try and ignore that. You can always call me Jeff. I'm not going to see you as Jeff the ticked guy. Just call me as Jeff calling me another day. And I'm like, what's up? Thanks. I do appreciate your call, Jeff. But yeah, you know that, right? Everybody here listening knows to check themselves if they feel ticked, right? That's your problem. But you guys know to do that, right? Watch it. It's the only thing you have. It's the only thing that's real. Okay? It's the only thing that's real. It's the only answer to what can I do? What can I do? I'm looking at the world. It's so crazy. I'm so messed. It's so messed. Yeah, that's the only answer.
Pull that shit up, fool. It's ours.
What are we to do when the whole world constantly hating on you?
But we not friends. We got a ton of it on you. Pussy nigga, hold your back, son. You got them MJ niggas.
What are we to do?
But really, what is it to do? With the whole world constantly hating on you. Pussy nigga, hold they nuts masturbating on you. Meanwhile, the
What are you gonna do? No, let's see here. We got Frederick out of LA. You calling me? Appreciate it, sir. On the air.
How's it going? How's it going? Good evening, Nick.
All is well, sir. Frederick, nice to hear from you.
Love the way you handle that dude.
Thank you, sir.
Yep. Just tell it. Come on, just spill it. What is it? Why do you have anger? That's how you handle him, and he couldn't explain why he had anger. So, it is what it is. You got to let people like that suffer and die.
Suffer? How you doing, sir?
I'm doing all right.
You still call me, despite how I treat you. No, I'm messing around. I'm not doing that drama. I'm really playing around. Go ahead, sir.
I'm
go ahead.
never no victim. I'm never no victim.
Let's go.
I try to raise y'all up. But listen. What you know about Project 2025?
I know at this point, I know what the media is saying about it, and the people, some of the people in it, so-called, at least according to
You
CNN.
work for these people, you know that, right? And that's all you know. You work for these people, and that's all you know.
I work for who? Project 2025?
Yeah, Heritage Foundation.
I work for them, really?
Yeah.
What are you talking about?
You didn't know it.
No, hit me with the twist. Hit me with the M. Night Shyamalan twist.
No, they keep the lights on there. You ain't know?
I don't know. I didn't know that.
Yeah, that's the whole Project 2025 been pushed through
The sarcasm,
JLP
folks.
for the
I
last
don't know what you're
5,
talking
10
about.
years. Okay, that's what Trump said this year. But
What did he
years
say?
ago, guess what he said?
I talked over that last part. What did he say last year?
He said he don't know about it. I heard the extreme. I don't know about him. I'm not connected with him. That's what he said this year. But 2 years ago, he said they're going to tell us how to move and when to move when we get the mandate from the people. Yeah, he knew all about it in 2022. In April 21st of 2022, he had the rally, and he talked about the Heritage Foundation and Project 2025. You ain't know
He
that?
talked about Project 2025? I know he's talked about the Heritage Foundation.
Oh, he talked about the plan and the mandate when the American people decides that we're going to have to move colossally. Hey.
Wait, hold up.
He
Who's moving? What colossally?
He said there's going to be a mandate where y'all going to have to move, and and this Project 2025 tells you how to move and when to move.
And when you say move, you mean like the government and what they're going to do? I'm trying to understand your language, Frederick. I'm not trying to be ignorant. I'm just trying to, when you're saying move, you mean what the government is, you're saying Project 2025 is like an actionable plan for where to put who and what to do there in what part of the government, right? Is that what you mean by move? Like it's
even the citizens, even like if it's a denial of the win, it's a 180-day transition into power, into a dictatorship. That's what it is.
Okay.
180 days into a transition into a dictatorship, regardless of the rigged system.
What part of it turns it into a dictatorship? I'm following so far. Project 2025, the actionable plan they're putting forward that they are, decrying in the media. You're saying that within these plans, if I may summarize, within these plans lies the literal 180-day actionable plan to turn America into a dictatorship, right?
Yeah.
Okay. And I want to learn what's in there. What in there is telling you this? What in this plan is telling you?
All they have to do. Okay. All they have to do is what they saying is get it into the courts, the Supreme Courts, where they already have the power and it's already a said deal. All they have to do is make enough.
Can you be a little clearer on that?
Plausible.
What about the Supreme Court?
Yeah, once they get the decision headed to the courts of the voting, early voting, that's not going to be allowed.
What?
They're going to say, "Oh, cut off the
Could you
ballot."
explain what you mean by the early voting thing?
Early voting is allowed this year. Republicans only vote on voting day. You know that, right? So they're going to try to
I'm not
stop
sure what
the
you mean.
count.
There's
You know
been
how this. Hold on. Go ahead.
Okay, I'm following. So you're saying, yeah. Could you explain what you mean in clearer terms, like about what
Early
about the
voting,
plan?
the Democrats
You're talking about
usually
early voting.
vote.
You threw out early voting, and you threw out something else. What
Democrats
is this?
usually early vote. Republicans usually vote the day of, right?
Gotcha.
So when they're going to try to stop the steal and say, "Oh no, quit counting ballots," and then declare this going to the courts, he done packed the Supreme Court to where he's going to get a favorable decision. Hello?
Frederick, that...
Oh, okay.
Can you say that again? I feel like that was barely a sentence. You said, what? Wait, you said...
He's trying
they're gonna something early voting.
You
threw out a bunch of things. You're like early voting, Supreme Court. They're gonna make it so that he can do it whatever the way he wants. What?
Yeah, Project 2025 lays it out. The
step-by-step
plan. The step-by-step plan of how to steal democracy.
Yeah. What's going down? What is going down? Right. This is a public plan, right?
They are repealing federal law to make citizens with less rights.
Like what?
Like what? Have you read it?
What are you talking about?
You work for these people.
I don't know what you're saying.
Do you know who Russ?
I work for Jesse Lee Peterson. I really don't know what you mean by that. It's a little bit insane.
Well, I'm trying to enlighten you, Nick.
All right, the floor is yours.
All right, Project 2025 is about opening up the floodgates for predatory lending practices, businesses to open up and F over the little man and poison your water, you know what I'm saying, loosen regulations, repeal everything like to keep us safe.
Oh.
You know what that means? Benjamin
I don't know. I just find it hard to it's really hard to get that out of you. I mean, I find it hard to take you as a credible like person to really
look it up. You work for these people and don't know
I've seen a bunch of Project 2025 stuff. It's pretty good.
You claiming no knowledge of these.
You keep
people
saying this working for Heritage
funny.
Foundation thing. I don't know what you mean. I really. Are you
look it up.
Trying to
look?
I know you're just making like a joke with that, right? Or are you trying to put out something weird?
No, they pay the bills. They pay the bills.
Oh, you're literally saying they pay us the bills? Is that what you're saying? So you're putting out slander?
Literally. The Heritage Foundation pays the bills at the bond. I promise you. Look it up. If you didn't know, yeah, look it up. If you didn't know this, you need to know this because all the more white babies is their plan. The low IQ black man.
What? Where did you go with this, man?
It's in there. It's the 140 people of the Trump administration.
I thought I was just rude, chat.
Listen,
I thought I was just no. Hold on. I thought I was just rude, chat. And I there's always stuff I can improve on. I could always let people get their stuff out and all
140
that. But hold on, Frederick. I'm talking to the chat. Please. I'm sorry, Frederick. Thank you so much for the patience. But look, chat. I've given Frederick every chance here. Like that, it's not making sense.
140 people of the Trump administration. 140 people of the Trump administration helped put this Project 2025 plan together, and he's trying to act like he don't know what it is.
Yeah, I know some of it sounds cool. A lot of what I heard is cool. I haven't gotten down to read it. I heard what you heard too, and it's interesting that the liberals are saying
you
this.
You act like you heard nothing.
Hold on, don't cut me off. Hold on, Frederick. I'm trying to summarize what I know about it. You keep saying,
You
you don't know you're
haven't
getting
told
paid.
me
I'm trying to
anything
have a
but
nice
you know.
conversation with you. And for the next step, it requires you to know the truth on what you keep throwing out.
For the
You don't know
for the next 10
Let
minutes.
me tell you. How about you hold on and let me tell you what I know
Yeah,
about
I want to
Project.
know what you know.
Thank you. Just
about
hold
it.
on.
Let's go.
I was saying something, man. Calm down. But I was saying that what I heard about it seems good. I hear good things about it. I heard too about the 100 people, like original Trump supporters from like the first campaign. That some of the people who basically made some of the people who basically made Make America Great Again.org, like some really core people from the beginning of the campaign are involved in this. I tend to believe that because the liberals are pointing that out, CNN, they're pointing that out, and they're being real nasty about Project 2025. So it makes me think, my instinct is to say, yeah, I think Project 2025 is like, and especially from what I read, is like pretty interesting, actually pretty good. And on that, on the Heritage Foundation and all that, I remember mentioning Project 2025 early on, and I was pointing out how it was the Heritage Foundation, and I was saying these are just the Heritage Foundation losers, the people who apparently pay our bills. I was talking about the Heritage Foundation and how they're losers, and these people they put up a black woman, and we were criticizing. You remember that when we did it on the Jessie Peterson show? We were like, they put a black woman, and anyways, that was another episode that Fred maybe can watch. But I was criticizing the Heritage Foundation, and I was like, and it turns out Project 2025 is pretty sick, and it turns out it's got Frederick all worried, so it's pretty sick. So that's what I know about.
I think he's gonna lose Trump the election. I love it. Yeah, I think he's gonna lose Trump the election because it gives up the rights of the American citizens. If you think Trump ain't a puppet,
I'm waiting for you to tell me the rights, man.
Giving up your gun.
I already heard you say that. You already said that spiel about. You already said that spiel about they're taking away the rights and it's bad. They're taking away. Hold on. You already said that spiel, Frederick. For the sake of the show, I do appreciate we've given you a lot of time. We've been very patient, and I'll do it. I'll do it again. I do it a million times, Frederick. I'll do it a million times. But look, for the sake of time and for the show, don't say something new. For the sake. No. You don't have to leave, but say something different than. They're just taking away the rights. Tell us what rights.
I already told you what rights.
Yeah. Which ones?
Your gun rights.
They're taking away
you don't think Trump is infringing on your police? He's about to make it a police state. He want to give police full immunity to shoot citizens and no investigations. Immunity for the cops is. He wants to take away your rights to since he's getting donations from Elon Musk, he's done changed on electric cars. I must admit, but unions are against them. Kamala Harris is vice president, is the most unionist president there is.
Is the most what president?
She just picked the vice president. Her new vice president, Minnesota.
So you're breaking up a little, Frederick. Sorry, but basically you're telling us you're like off the deep end radical. You want to see just open borders, like Kamala says. You're okay with them defunding the police, all these things. You're okay with all that, right?
Need Social Security numbers. It's not about immigrants.
Folks, I don't know how that.
UK, right?
I'll let him finish. I'm sorry, Frederick. Go ahead.
Yeah.
You're breaking up too, just so you know. You are breaking up, just so you know.
How am I breaking up?
When you rewind the stream, you'll see it sounds real weird. I'm not messing with you.
Go outside. Can you hear me better?
Thank you. Much better.
I think Grover.
Frederick, sir.
I'm back up at St. Louis Obispo.
Is there something else you want to say about this before we move the wheels?
Do your homework. Find out who you work
for.
And Project 2025 is a bad idea. You think it's a good idea. It's not good for you.
Frederick, I'd love to talk about it more.
All right.
Sincerely, when I do my homework, yes?
Why Trump is denying it now, but he knew about it in 2022?
Fair question. I'm going to look that up and see what you're talking about.
April 21st, 2022.
Personally, if you ask me, my instinct is that
Project 2025.
If you ask me, the instinct is like it seemed like a good idea, and then someone told him it wasn't. That's my instinct. Because, you know, apparently he has the Agenda
But don't
47
say, I don't know what it is. I heard they radical. I don't know, but you do know. Just say.
No. I really don't know about some of the things you changed. I'm going to do my homework, and we'll talk about it again, yeah?
All right. That's what's up. I appreciate that. That's real. All right, Nick. You have a good one.
Appreciate it, sir. Call me again.
Yes, sir.
All right, bye. All right, let's keep the calls going, rocking and rolling. Josh, we got Josh out of Georgia. How you doing, sir? On the air, 844-900-2229. Welcome, Josh.
Yeah, thanks for having me, man. What's up? What's going on?
All is well, rocking and rolling.
Yes, sir. Cool. Yeah, I was gonna comment on that. The weight. I mean, the video. I missed the first part of that video with the weight training guy who brought the Chinese guy to the gym.
Yeah.
But it was about being overly nice and being a people pleaser. To kind of like. Is that what it was about? That's
about what I was saying there. I mean,
yeah. Or,
in summary, I was talking about the traumatized, bullied mentality. The person who says he's a bullied, he got bullied, and he went up to Joey saying, "I appreciate your videos you put out. You're just like your energy. You're just like a good guy or whatever." And when I knew there's people like you at the gym, I realized they're not all that bad, and so I started going to the gym. But I wonder if how that love extends, and let's say he were to go to the gym and someone made fun of him, will all that love leave? And I was just commenting on how bullied people, victims who are like, the world was so mean to me, but I'm gonna be nice, and I don't know, they're usually really nasty. That's usually not. It's usually not like a nice thing. It's a trauma position, and people with trauma positions only put out hate, even if it seems all nice and or hurt and like and soft and like.
Right.
You know what I mean? Like, oh, I'm so hurt. That's a person with a knife. A hurt person is someone with a knife ready to stab you.
Right. And you know what? That sounds like a variation of like an overly nice person who avoids confrontation. You know, like. I was gonna say that I see that in me. You know, that's kind of my. I'm more. I don't really get into arguments or disagreements with anybody, because I think that's kind of the trauma in me. Like I'm kind of, I come off as kind of a like avoid conflict kind of a person.
Like a lot.
So
you always grinning.
I kind of am, bro. Yeah.
Why you doing all that grinning? Why you grinning, boy?
Kind of gotta, yeah. That's
just remember that feeling.
You know
that
like,
Go on. Speak more.
Yeah, no, it's like the most evil moms are the overly nice ones, or the worst snakes are the ones that you thought was your friend all along. Whereas people that are just straightforward a-holes to you, those actually ain't that's not really that bad of a snake. You know, they're just straightforward and blunt.
Yeah.
Right. It's like your worst friend, like your close friend is always the one that turn on you, you know, or where it hurts the most, I think. You know, your enemy don't really, you know what, I don't know.
Well, you're not wrong. I'm following what you're saying. You're not wrong. Go on. Keep speaking.
Yeah, but I mean, I think that's related to the guy at the gym, or the guy at the gym, you know, trying to act, you know, overly nice and being, I don't know. That it is a trauma. That's a trauma in me, and I see myself being over. You know, I don't know. I avoid disagreement.
Yeah, be too nice.
I see that. I see that in me. So,
what was I gonna say? You got to remember. You know that feeling. You know that Do you know that feeling you can remember even right now with the corners of your mouth being pulled way too back? Like you just been grinning all day?
Yeah.
Just remember that. Just
I'm
remember
kinda
how,
grinning
remember how
right
your
now.
mouth feels. Next time you're grinning, you're like, oh yeah. And then you'll just stop. Just stop grinning.
Oh, yeah?
No, I'm messing with you a little bit, but stop with all that grinning. You know you know when I really know it's real what you're talking about is when I see it in me in that you know, you're talking about it hurts the most when someone turns on you, your closest friends. But where I really see that is when, let's say, how I don't know, like how nasty you can be with others.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if you relate. And it's not even outwardly, or even if it's just inwardly. I don't know.
You're talking about yourself.
Yeah.
How nasty you are. Yo, yeah. Yeah.
You just, yeah.
Yeah. It's just.
You just want.
And there ain't no like he's worse than him. There's no ain't no telling who is which is worse. You know.
Okay, put it like this.
All right. What?
Now that we're talking about this.
Yeah.
Are you like what am I trying to say?
Like a people.
Do you agree
pleaser?
with this statement? You now, Josh
what?
from Georgia now has the tools to overcome it all.
Okay.
Do you agree with that statement?
Yeah.
In what way?
I know I do. What's up?
Go ahead.
Yeah, I know there's it can be done, you know, and it's I have the tools and
what can be done?
Just to overcome you know, the evil in me.
Mm-hmm.
To overcome it all, like what you just said, right?
Yeah.
So, you know,
yeah, what more are you thinking from that? From that statement, I guess. Like, you were talking about this so openly and freely. We're seeing the evil in others, in ourselves. We're seeing that you can turn nasty. You can be too nice. You could be a fake. That's all really fake. You can see all those things.
Yeah.
We're seeing. So now with all that, what do you think about that? Do you now? Are we free?
You know, okay, so yeah, I mean,
aren't we free, Joe?
Well, you know what? I don't know, man. I don't know. I don't know if I have the tools to. I don't know if. I see. It's like I can do nothing about it, about being like fake nice and the dumb stuff I do. But there's nothing I can do but watch it and let God do the work, you know? So like saying I have the tools to overcome it. It's kind of.
He did the work.
So he does, yeah, right. Yeah. So
right. What?
Bottom line, I can I can overcome it. Maybe I'm overthinking this, but it's
right. What? You said right. Right. What?
But I don't know if, you know, I don't know. It's like I gotta let God take this away from me. So I don't know when that will happen. The evil in me.
Away?
The evil in me away from me?
And this evil in you. Okay. So far, do you feel like you've been so far? Do you feel like you've been describing that evil in you? Like accurately?
Yeah. With the being overly nice, with the people pleasing, with the that's the.
So you've seen clearly that being overly nice and people pleasing is fake and it's evil.
Right.
So you now know it's not just some evil that God needs to take away. You now know exactly, at least on that one, you now know. Don't let me put words in your mouth.
Wait, I know what?
Is that true? That's evil. That when you're acting like that, it's evil. So you know that one.
And that's a deep thing, because like, is it evil? Should I even call it evil? Should I even call it right or wrong? Is this the knowledge of good and evil, or am I overthinking it too hard? You know, because if I can't control it, if it just happens, I don't want to be that way, but it just happens. Should I call? Okay, I see it as evil, but maybe I shouldn't call it anything, right? Or no? What you think?
Well, don't call it you. You love doing that. That's
okay,
all. That's all I notice.
Yeah.
You love doing that.
It's what?
You love calling it you.
Calling it.
I said you love calling it you.
I love calling it me. Okay. Well, it's the evil in me. Okay. Huh?
That's fair.
What do you mean?
That's fair.
What do you mean, kinda? What?
Because I do hear you say that. That's why I'm saying that's fair. Because I hear you say that as well.
Yeah. Yeah, but you know,
talking about the times when you call it you.
Yeah, there are, and I see that it's not me, and I've learned a lot to not judge myself or hate myself for it, you know, or you know, that's what it wants me to do. So I see that trick brings you into it deeper.
Tell me what you think about this.
Okay.
I get this impression. I get this like, how do I put this? How do I make this? Put this into words. You know how I feel like this type of knowledge, truly seeing this, is supposed to keep you from it. At least in certain respects. And don't take what I'm saying like I know exactly what's going on with your life. I don't. This is your life, man.
All right.
And you keep rocking and rolling. But look, I'm looking at my life and I'm like, what was I saying? Like some of this working on yourself stuff, I noticed seeing it is supposed to kind of keep you from it. Because put it like this. It's like imagine walking around in the dark and tripping over something. It's like, wow, you didn't know it was there. But when you know it's there, it's like if you tripped over it, it's because you wanted to at this point. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And I guess I don't know if I'm even helping. I don't even know if that is really a helpful thing to be saying. But what I'm really trying to say is simply that for me, I don't know, kind of coming into kind of admitting that to myself, admitting that wow, I've tripped over that because I wanted to. Now the lights are on, I see it. That's part of seeing myself too, and seeing what I desires. I don't know if that helps, man. But look. It's just
I know what you're talking about.
We can't just go around saying like, "Oh, it's just a demon in me. I can't control myself. It's just a demon in me." It's just we can't just keep saying the same thing. And I'm not. Maybe at this. Yeah. Maybe I'm adding a little bit at this point because I don't really know where you're coming from. Maybe you really see something. So don't.
Right.
So hopefully, I've said a whole bunch, but hopefully some of that makes sense.
Yeah, it makes sense, and you know, it's I don't know, it's something to smoke on, you know. But you know, it's
fair enough.
Yeah. It's kind of hard to talk about stuff like this, you know. For some, I don't know, like spiritual stuff like this, because I don't know, it gets. I try not to think on it too hard and just kind of
right.
Kind of, I don't know. Maybe
no, but this is fine. I think us talking is it's a little different because we're like edifying each other. I'm trying to learn from you. You're learning from. We're learning or whatever. So I don't think that's too big of a deal. We're just let it go in one ear.
Yeah, edifying. Yeah,
you've heard it before. Edifying and one ear out the other type deal, because you go with what someone heard. You go with you're talking to your friend, and we're just so edified. And you go with what they're saying. It's like you're going down another hole. If you ask me, the way I see you, John, I've always seen it as just rocking and rolling. No big deal. I don't think much about it. I don't think, oh, you're messed. So just, yeah. But you want to do some of those things, I think, Josh. I think you.
Yeah.
I don't know, like, at these heights, like, if you're bad, it's like you, I don't know, part of you wants to get mad or you're not really listening.
Right.
And that's not a big deal. It's like, okay, I want to get mad. Okay, I'm done. I just realized I want to get mad and I just want to be an arsehole. I'm done with it. And then you just drop it. Keep it pushing. Keep living.
Right. Yeah. Yeah. I mean, you know, it's, yeah. Yeah. You did. I hear you. Man. It's, everyone gets what they deserve to me, and I know that much, you know. So I know that, you know, that's with these spiritual things. It's like, I don't know. I don't know.
Because you can totally stop people pleasing. I've heard you a little bit, Josh. I've heard you on that one. I think you can start weaning that one down. I think you can deal with that one. I have confidence.
Yeah.
I think you don't have to do the people pleasing thing anymore. One thing at a time.
Yeah. That's true, man. Yeah, I mean, it's I don't know. What's the chat saying, man? What's the chat? They roasting me right now.
They're talking mess. They're not talking about anything.
Yeah, I know.
Join the Discord.
I know. Well, oh yeah. Oh, Discord.
All right, sir. You want to talk about something else? Anything else you want to say about this or something else here before we move the wheels?
No, man. That's all I had. Just a good conversation, man.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
All right, man. Call me again.
All right, we'll do, man. Thanks for everything.
Appreciate it, sir.
Yep.
Hey, let's do this real quick. Okay, where was we? Oh man, there's actually so many callers. I was about to get into a whole bunch of show stuff because I mean, people are so unreal. Like, I know it's politics. I actually like talking about this, but look, they're so specifically this angle. This Tim Walz guy. I got some stuff for you. Maybe we could leave it for tomorrow. I got even VR chat open. We were just gonna jump in and talk to some people in Europe and see what they think about what's going on. We have all week for that. Night stream, Nick stream, we got it going. Man, I have some show stuff, but we could do these calls real quick. I do have to go soon, and then we will just keep it going the rest of the week, okay? And because it looks like we got more show. It looks like we got plenty of show for the week. There still hasn't been an Iran strike, huh? So we'll leave all this for tomorrow, I think. Let's see. Yeah, we'll leave that. I mean, I had some here. Let's do this real quick and then finish these calls up. Appreciate you guys holding. Getting right to you, Jamie, right after this. Hi, man. Jamie, what am I talking about? I'll get to you right after, and then Brian, and we'll close up here. 844-900-2229 if you want to jump in there. Do I have a kind of a side story here on Olympic stuff, basically? Essentially. And it was, first it was, it's basically about the pole vault. What did I have here? First, it was this shooting competition. I don't know. I'm not informed, but everyone is talking about this Turkish guy who was like, Turkiya competitive shooting. What is this sport even? I'm not informed, but this Turkish guy is Yusuf Dikic, Turkish shooter who went viral. He's going viral. It looks like this is an AI edited video that Elon Musk posted, looking all cool with his aura. They're saying he has amazing aura. The Gen Z and others are saying this Turk is Nick's spirit animal even. They're saying this is, look, the aura on this guy. Where's the funk? We need the funk. He looks Brazilian a little bit, right? But no, he's Turkish. But this could fit. Why is everything lagging? Let me know if I'm lagging. The aura on this guy. Turkish pistol shooter 𝒏𝒊𝒄𝒌𝒔𝒕𝒓𝒆𝒂𝒎 has gone viral, or I don't know how to say his last name, on social media for his seemingly casual attitude while shooting his way to a silver medal. The most shared images show 𝒏𝒊𝒄𝒌𝒔𝒕𝒓𝒆𝒂𝒎 shooting in a t-shirt with one hand in his pocket, a seemingly standard pair of glasses, and an impassive look on his face. He's been likened to a regular guy competing at the Olympics, or even a hitman. The 51-year-old is no newcomer. He competed at every Summer Olympics since 2008. I believe he's like former like special forces or something like that. I think he was in the. He may have been in the military, may or may not have been. But one of the reasons why he's going viral is his casual attitude, but he's not using all this gear that these other Olympic shooters are using. You got to understand, this sport has evolved over the many years. Has evolved a lot. The rules a little bit, but the sport itself, the accessories you could use, and the gun itself. I mean, it's really far from anything like a normal handgun today. This is a competitive, different. They just did it different, okay? And they have it's just different. It's evolved over the years, like I said, and it's an interesting competition, I think, for its parameters and its difficulty curve. But yeah, this is how you gotta use all this stuff.
The world record is gone.
And
it was there for nearly 5 years.
And I believe this person is amazing. I think this person did do an incredible world record, I believe. But as you can see, this is the sport. You got to use all this stuff. But then this guy wins silver medal like all casual. That's why they're saying, that's another reason why it's got viral. It's got virality to it, in my opinion. Look at this guy. Look at the way he's holding. Look, these guys are these are anime shooters. And I'm not saying that because they're Asian. Okay, they're animate up. Okay, come on. That's cool. I like anime. Imagine getting killed by that. By like a JoJo looking at character. JoJo acting a character kills you. That's like an anime. Okay. So that's a little bit on that. They're saying he's awesome. It's cool. We love it. It's cool. I mean, it also, I'm scrolling, and of course it's the Olympics, and vaulting comes up. It's something I have a little bit of knowledge on oh look, good thing this got disabled. Maybe I shouldn't show you this. Mondo Duplantis, he's broken the world record for men's pole vault over the past 20 years. Broke it again for this Summer Olympics. Armand Duplantis. Maybe I shouldn't show you footage of that. I might get copyrighted here, but I could show you this. It's just cool. Evolution of the pole vault. It used to look different. And what do you guys think? Is this more alpha? It was just like a wooden beam. And
if you're a web designer, here are 4 Wix Studio features you gotta know.
Something is lagging hard. What the heck is going on? Why are we lagging so hard? Then we're going to get to calls, okay? Real quick, pole vault. Evolution of pole vault. And they're going to show you the best pole vaulter ever. Not even a world record guy, but his technique hasn't been done again. Man, we're lagging. What the heck? Is my voice lagging from my mouth? Blah, blah, blah. Whatever. So it used to be just like a wooden beam. And in the beginning, the wood era, it's interesting because in the wood era, it looks more real life. Like this is a skill I could use in real life. Pole vault. And they like fling their body over. Look, it's just sand. And then the technique changes to this where they go upside down, right? That was the bendy stick. Their whole technique changes. Something is lagging. So look, he goes upside down, like the bend, and then their body goes pretty much upside down. It's like, how can humans vault their bodies as high as possible? What technique? What? It's all evolved, but the stick evolved. But anyways, look, I'm just showing you some of it because it's kind of interesting. And then we got the master, Scott Huffman. I mean, I saw this guy in something that just needed to evolution. It's just look, it needed to go for posterity's sake. It's got to be played on the show. Okay, Scott Huffman, he does this thing called a load spin. Such a white sport. You think so? He does this thing called a load spin where he like twists his body and flings it in such a way. It's very unique. It's quite unique. And then he falls like a he falls like a I don't know, like a, what do you call it? Like a Greek statue. Look. With his arm up, like, I don't know how to explain it, but look, this is the last one. What's up, Serge? Look, he falls like a Greek god in this one. Right here, right here. All right, let's get the calls. We got Brian out of North Carolina. How you doing, sir?
Hey, Nick. How's it going, man? How you
All is
doing?
well. Thank you for your call, Brian.
Yeah, thank
All is
you,
well, sir.
Nick. Hey, that was pretty impressive, that last part of that video you just showed with Mr. Huffman. Hoffman?
Huffman?
I don't know if that was his last. Huffman.
I mean, an outlier of his sport. Truly incredible.
Yeah, that was amazing. But I called in for something else. You know, as a matter of fact, I'll just get to that right off the bat. I just want to say something about Frederick, man. Shout out to Frederick, by the way. I don't know, I think Frederick's from California. Frederick reminds me of somebody. I don't know if you've ever seen him before, but his name is Beetlejuice. You ever seen that movie?
Yeah, you talking about like Beetlejuice?
Yeah, the one you say his name 3 times.
Oh, okay.
Do you know who I'm talking
Michael
about?
Keaton?
Yes.
You're talking about Michael Keaton, right?
Yes, that's what I'm talking about.
Like the Beetlejuice. Beetlejuice. Yeah. I haven't seen that in so long.
That's who Frederick reminds me of, man.
Go on.
Not in his appearance or anything like that. I'm not trying to be disrespectful or nothing like that.
Right.
I just mean in the way that he comes into the scene just offering just garbage and just like throwing it at you, and then you give him the opportunity to say what he has to say, and then when you finish, you go, well, I don't really know about that, but this sounds actually pretty decent. And he goes, oh, well, I like that. He just like switch it completely over just so he can have an escape to make it seem like he's okay with whatever the hell he was just trying to put on us. It's just like a constant charade of just evil and hatefulness and trying to confuse people. And it's funny because that was going to be my other point. And shout out to Josh, too. Josh should definitely join the Discord. Hop in there, bro. He made me think about something. You ever notice, Nick, when you're talking to someone and you both are talking about something that I guess the other person isn't seeing in themselves, let's just say, right? We're talking about it, whatever. And then you come to a point to where you begin to start to say things that are true. And the other person, although they're agreeing with you, they can't hear you, right? Like they can't hear you, but somebody is responding after you said all of that. Somebody is responding to that, and they're saying things that are in a shot group, but with no precision. And it's like, who is that that's responding? Because it's not you, because you're not hearing me. So who is that person that's responding? I think that's something that people should pay attention to. Because that
is an interesting question.
Something else, man, you gotta let go. I like your example that you put up with Joey Swole today, and the post that he made about Nicholas. And I think you hit the nail on the head, man. And I think it's important for people to know that this returning to God is something that doesn't involve anyone else. And anytime you're involving other people, or you have something that's surrounded around you identifying with other people, it's never going to work out. And it's just another form of living in hell. Even if you say that, oh, I used to do this, and now I come across you guys, and you guys made me see that this is different, and there are people out here who hate the bullies just as much as I do. And it's like, that's just another form of hell, man. You're not going to go anywhere with that.
Yeah.
But I think you hit the nail on the head with that one. But shout out to
thank you, man. Yeah,
Frederick. Shout out to Frederick though, for real. I done talked to Frederick a few times, and I tried to talk to Frederick, man, but you know what? I can't get through to him. So it just always ends up in him yelling at nobody because nobody else can say anything, and then wishing him well. And I'm okay with doing that forever, Frederick.
He's an expert at that. You're don't under. You know what I mean? Like when you're in someone's ring, you don't want to underestimate them. Like,
yeah.
Don't underestimate what he's good at. No, I'm just messing around, Frederick.
He is good at that though. He's good at finding. He
always
has,
get you either get you riled up or.
Oh man, he's got unlimited escape ropes. It's just amazing. He'll like cause a scene and just throw an escape rope out there.
I like that. That's actually awesome. For the record, I love Beetlejuice, and number 2, that's hilarious. I think that's really funny for some reason. I think that's like someone just has unlimited, just unlimited, like someone has unlimited like responses and unlimited like escape plans, escape hatches. That's actually awesome, and that's funny, Frederick. I like that.
That's what it's entertaining, isn't it? It's like, but to keep it real with you, that's like 90% of black people, maybe more. Listen to all the callers like Frederick, Mays, JC, John from Kentucky, even though he talks a little slower and likes to sound somewhat intelligent. All these people, they all are the same. It's just the same demon. And that demon is just entertaining because it can just go.
You know, I'm glad you said that, because if there's one thing that can only cut through the confusion sometimes, and the confusion can look, what you're speaking on, maybe some people have felt, but what the only thing that matters is, the only thing that's important is that if you're not talking about loving all people, if you're not talking about overcoming anger within, then what are you talking about? You're not talking about anything. So I'm glad that you said that, because it doesn't matter who it is. It doesn't matter what color, whatever. You got people that are talking about hate. They're talking about hell, and they want to bring hell, and they think it's love. They think it's right. And they literally saying, we'll bring back slavery. It's going to be, you guys, it's going to be great when we're on top. And that's literally the things they say is, true hate. What kind of God do you worship?
Yeah. If only they could be okay with not having something to talk about. Really. Shout out to Josh.
Thank you, sir. Shout out
Love
to
y'all, man. Take care, Nate.
Take care, Brian. Call me again.
Will do, sir.
Very cool. We got Jaime. Jaime, let's go. Jaime, how you doing? Wait. I think it's Jaime. Go on.
How you doing?
How you doing, sir? Thank you for calling the show. You're on the air.
Hey, yeah, I think it's the Sherm talking with Freddie.
Oh, don't slander him.
You don't know what that is, do
That's
you?
that's for the people who know. You gotta know what Sherm is.
Yeah, but that Project 2025 doesn't sound too bad, but it's probably just propaganda, you know. Just everything that the conservatives want.
That it's bad?
Extreme. Sounds good to me.
I mean, I'm hearing great things.
No, I didn't hear. I didn't read it. I ain't gonna read it. 900 pages? No, I ain't doing that. But what the talking points are on the liberal side of it is, they don't want transgenders anymore, and it's a mental illness. You need to help those people. But anyway,
and it's like
Kamala.
It's seemingly decent things.
Right.
I think we're on a delay, just so you know, Jaime, but it's seemingly decent things, and it's like they're talking about crime, they're talking about immigration, they're talking about and real actionable plans for these things, and it sounds pretty good to me. I mean,
yeah, they're trying to call it bad, but whatever. That Tim Waltz guy, he's perfect for Kamala.
What makes you say that?
Well, he's progressive, man. He's really progressive. The abortion thing, the thing with the riots, he's from Nebraska, so he's not a Minnesotan, but that's not too bad. But we've been wanting him out of here, out of Minnesota, and this is what a great, this is good for Minnesota. Get rid of Waltz finally. After 4 years, he's been the governor for around 4 years. Maybe we'll get back Jesse Ventura, Jesse the Body Ventura.
Jesse, yeah. I can't do a good Jesse Ventura. I got to work on that.
Yeah, but no, this guy, he gets voted in by the Twin Cities and Duluth. Those two areas are what voted him in. The rest of Minnesota, all of rural Minnesota, vote Republican, and this guy gets in by that because of how many people they have in Minneapolis and Duluth. There's these two skyscrapers, not skyscrapers, but they're high-rises, and we call it, I used to work over there in the cities, we used to call it Little Somalia, because there's so many Somalians that live in there.
Oh, no.
And it's a tall building. Tall. If this thing goes the other way and Kamala Harris and Waltz get in, that's okay with Minnesota. I would say. It sucked that Trump.
So he's gone, huh? But that is crazy though. Like how off the deep end they are. Like if there's ever a time to go through like boring political videos, these are some of the craziest ones. Like honestly, off the deep end, they just openly say some of the craziest things, and I guess people are maybe that ill-informed or dumbed down to not see it, but they're just like open borders. Like they see some of the craziest, most radical things. How they handled 2020 and the riots, and it's definitely off the deep end, sir.
Cool. Have a good one.
Jaime, we'll see. We'll keep watching it. Hey, Jaime, call me again, man.
Thanks. Bye.
All right, folks. So I don't know. It's just some delay. I guess it's something messy with. I will figure it out. I'll figure it out. Got some testing to do. Got some testing to do. We'll figure it out. I don't know what I'm supposed to figure out with that. I'm trying to time something. Let me watch the stream. Hold on. Oh no, we're gonna have Inception
The
stream.
liberal side of it. I think we're gonna. Oh, we've been wanting him.
No, it's not. No, we'll leave it. It's all good. Figure it out, bud. Friggin' figure it out, bud. Okay, the lines are closed. I do appreciate all the callers. Let's check the super chats real quick here. And so again, callers, the lines are closed. We're coming to a close. Osmosis Jones in the chat. Hey, how you doing? Says, what are young people listening to? You don't want to know. What are young people listening to? Okay, I'll show you actually. But hold on. We're watching. Let's look at the super chats real quick here. Hold on. Quitting that. Ask Hake. No, this is not it. Super chats first. Captain Something with the super chat says, Anchor Bucks. Thank you so much, Captain Something. Beef it to beef it. A response from his earlier super chat about Jesus not being God. He says, all those responses contradicting me sure did make a good argument for the Bible not being contradictory. Full chat tard argument accepted by host. Jesus is not God, sir. Carver with the super chat says, Jeff missed the 4K subs real pilot license reveal. Jeff, you missed it. I really did it. I really done did it. Yes, mama, I really am a pilot. Okay, no, let's not. We can't lie, right? Isn't that like illegal? I can't lie on the show. Or maybe it only becomes illegal if I fly a plane. So, young music, you want to do this real quick before I go? What are people listening to? I mean, honestly, young people. What? If you're young, if you're like Roblox young, okay, we'll deal with Roblox young in a moment. But if you're young, Gen Z, whatever, if you're Gen Z, you're probably what? You're probably listening to some of the big pop hits, some of the big hits that we all grew up, like even my generation grew up a bit with, like we're talking about older Gen Z now, like a lot of these, like Kendrick Lamar, like stuff like that, Taylor Swift. Here's one, Ice Spice. Who in the hell is Ice Spice? Who in the hell is Ice Spice? They're listening to Ice Spice. They're listening to Central C. That's who they're listening to. Osmosis Jones. They're listening to Did It First. They're listening to this kind of stuff. And I don't know what the nature of your question. Are you wondering sound-wise? Sound-wise, it's quite diverse. The sounds I'm noticing in the industry are pushed by some really like some of the, how do we call it? Some of the, it's like the sound of it all is pushed by the experts. People who've been in the industry forever. They know the sounds. They see the upcoming sounds, like drill, like whatever, drift funk, like whatever is new, and they are adopting it to their production styles and all that. That's what like the men are doing, and then the boys and the girls, they're doing the personalities. This is all inaccurate maybe, but they're listening to Ice Spice. Let's be real. They're listening to Ice Spice. If he cheating, I'm doing first. Okay, but that's like your average. That's like your average. Okay, what's underground? If I can flesh out this response a little bit, in my opinion, what's going on underground? What is an old head's worst nightmare? Let's see here. What is an old head's worst nightmare? I got something for you. So I'd say this is on the underground, younger side. I'd say let's go I Eat Humans. Isaiah TG. I'd call this underground, younger. This is an old head's worst nightmare. Let's call it that. I think this is like the top comment on this video. an old head is, I guess, someone who listens, someone like, you know, an OG, an older person, you know, they listen to older, whatever. This is their worst nightmare.
Baby, I eat humans. For these fashion, I got jewel ties. I got one here, I got 2 lives. Get these bitches, I got cool rap. Nobody cause she got one soul tie. You gon' touch it cause you know you gon' die. Ride a 58, had a 4-5. I got a 58, had it the whole time. Oh, I just went at you, the whole conceal. Yeah, cause you got a tank and the hell got a 9. We pop out of that till they maybe see us.
No talent. This is an old head's worst nightmare. Listen to that rhyme though. Can we break that down for a second? Like, can we like, just for a moment here, that verse. Ooh, goddamn, I got too high. I told baby I eat humans. Rhyming? This guy's breaking every rule of rhyming. For rhyming structure? This guy's breaking every single rule. Old heads are not happy. Ooh, goddamn, I think I got too high. I told baby I eat humans. F these fascists, I got Jew ties. Okay, that's kind of a hard line. Let's be real. That's hard. F these fascists, I got Jew ties. I died once. Yeah, I got 2 lives. That's pretty hard.
I got jewel ties. I got one here, I got 2 lives.
So yeah, that's a hopefully that answers your question, Osmosis Jones. Let's see what else we got for you in the underground. I mean, the same guy, I would say. Here's some of the sounds. This one's called Protected. This one's called Protected by Isaiah. You gotta take in just how passionately he says some of these lines.
This nigga faking, I know it. Fucking up part of the Lord. Every day I'm so good at. She wanna send me like, where? You wanna hang with the gang? Somebody give him a nose. I got some shit that's in Houston. I got some shit that's in Houston. We on your ass now. 55 bullets so fast that they gon' catch up. Can't tell you to catch up. And shit, I with the flags.
You gotta, like, the passion he puts behind it. Turn you to ketchup. It turn you to ketchup. The operatic, this. Hey, we're answering the question for Osmosis Jones. You guys gotta have some appreciation. Okay, you guys sounding like some low IQ people who can't be creative. I mean, look at what he said. It turns you to ketchup. We on your ass now. I got some shooters in Houston. The absolute emotion he put behind it turned you to ketchup. It's just, it hasn't been done. It just hasn't been done. And it just hasn't been done.
Can't tell you to catch up. And shit, I with the flags up.
Hey, these Engas fake and I know it. Walking the Prada than Louis. Every day I'm so zooted. This guy's breaking every single rule. I'm scared and angry and confused by this music. Hey, we have to flesh this question out for Osmosis Jones. There's a couple more areas to go into. We might have to leave it for tomorrow though. But on the underground kind of rap scene, not even. I mean, we're just giving you the full landscape here, okay? Look at this rhyming. Every day, walking no Prada de Louis. Every day I'm so zooted. That's incredible. That's a talent. That's a generational talent. I got some shooters in Houston to catch up. All right. We'll flash that question out for Osmosis Jones. Don't let me forget. We got more for you. The scene. What are young people listening to? I mean, am I wrong? That's pretty much a good answer. What else? On the Roblox age children, on the like children, like Roblox age people, like they're listening to like influencer songs. What has like something that Jake Paul would put out, or Logan Paul, but maybe someone younger or something. Logan Paul music video. That's what they're listening to. That, and they're listening to like drill, like hard drill.
Natsume demo available
Like
for
that they see on
Nintendo
the
Switch.
TikTok, the TikTok songs.
Where does childlike wonder take you in the countryside?
I don't know it. Now
I
who
mean,
are you to
this
say
is my
that
take
this
on
kid ain't
Moses
MLK
Jones?
or even Kanye?
This
The
is
point
old.
he's a
This is
maverick.
7 years old. So take something like this. This is 7 years old. Take something like this, but like now, same kind of shebang. They're listening to like Doja Cat, Joji. They're listening to Joe, but that's as far as I can help you. I think on some parts, they're listening to Santana, Tana if they're black, they're young and black. Tana and Cash Dami, stuff like that. Anyways, we're done. We'll flesh out this answer. It's kind of funny. It's kind of interesting. Some other time. We got Captain Something with the super chat, says Nick with the bangers. Thank you, sir. Thank you, Captain Something. Much appreciated. Thank you for the generosity. And I think that's all the super chats for now. Appreciate everybody watching on Rumble.
Hey guys,
supporters and
Donald Trump Jr. here.
otherwise.
Let me ask you: does inflation feel worse than what we're being told?
Thank you, Don Jr. We do appreciate
That's
all
because
your work.
best
but,
and
we
worst
can't
dinner
talk
for
right
your
now.
waistline.
Appreciate it, Don. Okay, we don't need that either. And that's all for now. Thanks for watching. Thanks for making an account on punchy.tv. Punchy.tv. PUNCHIE.TV. That's it for me, y'all. Take care. See you tomorrow. Bye.
This nigga faking, I know it. Fucking up part of the lawyer. Every day I'm so that. She wanna send me like, where? You wanna hang with the gang? Somebody give him a nose. I got some shit that's in Houston. I got some shit that's in Houston. We on your ass now. 55 bullets so fast that they gon' catch up. Can't tell you to catch up. And shit, I would've flags up. I know my brother protector. We with your ass up. They put 30 in that man up. And I'm ready for that ass up. I think that I just had to confess up. I am so proud of you. You getting your cash up. I know my brother protector. No, it's not. I mean, I tell it I land now.